What up? What up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Adrienne. We are locked in. Um, this is Monday Mistakes for episode 4, Power Book 404. It's the final season. When things could go wrong, it seems like everything goes wrong. My internet, I got the box, but I guess they tried to call me earlier today and we missed each other because they told me that they were supposed to be installing it. So I'm thinking they were going to be able to do it, but they called me. And I guess they got to come out to the crib now. So I got to figure out what day I'm going to take off work this week for them to come and do that. And then my hard drive is messing up, man. I can't even locate my hard drive, man. So all my damn screenshots, everything is on there. Internet slow. I'm still uploading it. Welcome to Derry. The episode 6 recap is up. I wasn't able to watch Bel Air this week. Netflix got the 50 Cent documentary on Diddy tomorrow. I'm all over the place and I'm behind on time. But it's Monday Mistakes, so fuck all of that. We're going to figure it out. I don't have any slides tonight. I don't even have any screenshots of the episode. The hard drive is right here, but it keep telling me that the F drive isn't accessible. I'm over here trying to recover it. I'm trying to change the permissions on it so I can get into the hard drive. I'm all over the place, man. And I ain't even worked today. But it don't matter. It's Monday Mistakes. This is where we talk about 2 or 3 characters and we talk about where they went wrong and maybe we can course correct their outcome, or we got to send their ass to the upper room. You know what they talk about, the upper room. So right now, I'm just in shambles. What up, Kendall? What up, Caleb? Hey, if anybody can help me, like change the permissions to get on there. I mean, I got it to change the owner back to the administrator of this computer, but I don't know, man. It was taking forever, man. Because it's my 2 terabyte hard drive. That's the one I travel with. It's got all my travel shit on there too. I can't do nothing. No, well, we here. We here. We here. Last night, I was talking to several of the other members within the community of power, and we were trying to figure out roughly where the timeline is. Now, according to my timeline, which we're on my channel, and that's where we're going to go off of my timeline, Power Book 4's season 3 covers season 3 and season 4. That's right, season 3 and season 4 of Ghost. Now, Ghost was 4 seasons, but Ghost only covered 3 years. Tariq's freshman year, sophomore year, and junior year. Season 3 and season 4 were just a continuation of each other. There was a war that went on at the end of season 3. At the beginning of season 4, we see Braden and Tariq drive off. We also seen Tariq go over to Kate's house in season 3, episode 10. The flashback shows Diana in season 4 to something she did in season 3. Now, Kate Egan has been gone to New York City since episode 1 of season 3 of Force when he called JP and JP didn't answer. He wanted to speak to Kate, and we found out that Kate is actually in New York. So that puts us around the time frame of the end of season 3 where we're at right about now. We don't know if Tariq has already went and paid Kate a visit, but we know that Tommy hasn't showed up to go and talk to Tariq. So right now we're at the end of season 3 of Ghost going into season 4. Now that's just my predicament, but that's what we're going off of. This is my channel. Also, we know that season 4 of Ghost takes place in February of Tariq's junior year. There was a 6-month jump from episode 1 to episode 2 when Monet got out the hospital. Effie applied to do an interview at Stanford in February of 2023. Now, you got to remember, Tariq is a graduate of 2024. There was supposed to be one more season for Tariq to graduate. Season 4 was the ending of Tariq's junior year. Effie was 1 grade above. Effie was going off to college at the end of that. So the timeline is we are about the end of season 3. We're getting to the end of season 3. And I know people talk about the time jumps. Look, it's TV magic. We jumped 6 months between episode 1 of season 4 and episode 2. So that's just me, and that's where I got us at. Because I got dates and everything. If I can get in the hard drive, I'll pull up everything. But right now, as far as the timeline goes, as far as I'm concerned, season 3 of Force is season 3 and 4 of Ghost. Monet got shot around August, September, the beginning of the school year. Effie went and applied for the college and did the interview in February, the spring session. So that's where we're at. That 6-month jump was between like August, September, all the way to February. So there we go. There's the timeline. We around summertime, summertime. You know what I mean? Because then they started school back up at the beginning of season 4, and we found out Diana and everything was pregnant. But that's where we at. And the timeline works. There will be a break within Force. Now, there could be a time jump there. We don't know. But that's just where I got us at. The end of season 3, the beginning of season 4. We're in that time frame right there. Not Canaan. Tommy hasn't went to New York yet. So we know we at least either Tariq's already went to talk to Kate and is asking, where is Tommy? And since we're getting to that halfway point, Tommy might go out there next week or the week after. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. We'll see. But anyway, this is Monday Mistakes. Who made mistakes? That's what we got to talk about. Who made mistakes? I was about to say mistakes. I'm about to say mistakes. What the hell is a mistake? Monet made my mistake. What was the date on the pageant ink check? Well, we'll never know. I can't get in that hard drive right now. But I didn't see a date on it. I just seen pageant ink, and there wasn't a name on there either. I mean, I guess I could pull it up real quick. Hold on. Well, I don't know. I can't really say Claudia made a mistake. And the reason I say that is put a 1 in the, if you've been to jail before, put a 1 in the chat. If you haven't I can't even speak tonight. Put a 1 in the chat if you've been to jail before. Put a 5 in the chat if you've never been into a jail cell. Put a 1 if you've been to jail. Put a 5 if you've never been in a cell. Well, let me tell you. The moment you go into that jail, it's the worst thing ever. The moment you step out of that jail and they give you back your possessions, that's the best feeling ever. And let me tell you something. There are no mistakes being made. If you getting out of jail, you are out of jail. I bet Diddy in jail right now wishing he could get up out of jail. No matter what you do to get up out that cell, once you get out of there, hey, I can't call that a mistake, especially at this age. Now, 20 years ago, I'd be like, fuck all that. I'm holding it down. But hell no, at this age, I'm getting the hell up out of there. Now, I ain't snitching on nobody because I ain't got nobody to snitch on. Not saying that I would, but I can't really call that a mistake. Now, what she does when she gets out, now those could be mistakes. But getting up out of jail, all she did was tell Stacy, hey, Stacy, I got information. That's no different than me telling you, hey, y'all, I got the winning lottery numbers. Hey, y'all, I got the winning lottery numbers. Now, if y'all ask me next week, I'm like, oh, damn, man, I almost had it, man. But, man, y'all remember my internet was messing up? And I was telling y'all, but it lagged up and you couldn't hear me? Yeah, man, I told, damn, man, I almost had it. See, all Claudia did was lie. All Claudia said was, I got information. I can get you Tommy Egan. You ain't got to get Tommy Egan. You just got to buy yourself enough time to run around and do what you got to do. You see what I'm saying? So is that really a mistake for saying I got information on Tommy Egan? No, that ain't no mistake. The mistake is the feds ain't caught Tommy. The mistake is the feds had an opportunity to get Tommy. Let's not forget that. The feds had an opportunity. You hear that? Opportunity. Opportunity. They had a chance to get Tommy Egan. They didn't get fuck Tommy Egan. Yeah, I'm gonna go get that information on Tommy. Yeah, all you gotta do is just lie a little bit. Listen, this is power. What we do know is you lied to the feds. You lied to the feds. You got to. Give me a second. You got to lie to the feds. You just got to. How they always get out of jail in power? They tell. That's it. It ain't nothing.
I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna tell.
It ain't nothing. All you gotta do is tell them what you know. When Zeke was telling, no one cared. When Zeke was telling, none of y'all cared. When James St. Patrick called the police on Tasha, none of y'all cared. When Tasha took the stand and told on Tommy, none of y'all cared. When Effie told the school on Tariq, none of y'all cared. So, obviously, we've been living a lie. The Power Universe, we've been living a lie. The last 12 years, we've been living a lie. We've all believed in shit that we couldn't believe in. We all believed in sticking to the code, only to find out we never stuck to the code. We applauded the snitches for 12 years. 2014, I say, 2014. The snitching started, but we were blinded by the lights. And now look at us. We all grown. We all matured. We're okay with people telling. We don't even care anymore. If anybody tells, we don't care. This is power. We expect you to tell. It is expected that you come on here and you tell your truth. When Tariq told on, who was it? The Serbs, whoever the hell he told on. I forgot who he told on. But remember, Tariq did the relay snitching and told Tate, and then Tate told the feds, and then Michael Ealy came and they busted them at the dock, the Russians. Yeah, we didn't care. We didn't care. Remember when Mecca was the global snitch? We didn't care. Remember when Rock was telling, what was the dude named, the police officer, all the information? We didn't care. You remember when Raquel told on Unique to Detective Howard? We didn't care. No one cares. We were blinded and we got Monday mistakes. No, these aren't mistakes. This is what is instilled. It's ingrained in us. It's our power DNA. We must tell to survive. We don't care. We don't. You see what I'm saying? This whole time we've been lied to. We've been believing that. You rat piece of. But Tommy let Tasha live and Tasha told on Tommy. You see what I'm saying? Did you ever notice? It's only the weak people that get deleted for telling. I'm
not even built like that, Tommy. That ain't even me, yo. I'm not even built like that, Tommy. That ain't even me, yo. I'm not even built like that, Tommy. That ain't even me, yo. I'm not even built like that, Tommy. That ain't even me, yo.
Hey, Tommy, where you going next? If I tell you, I had to kill you. He killed Spank. He ain't killed Tasha. Tommy really ain't been standing on business when it comes. He killed Proctor. But then Tommy cried when Keisha got killed.
I'm not even built like that, Tommy. That ain't even me, yo.
He killed Holly. I'm starting to look at Tommy like, Tommy, you ain't really like that, Tommy. Tommy, how come When people snitching on you, you ain't do nothing. Tariq a snitch, you ain't do nothing. His damn mama a snitch, you ain't do nothing. Jane St. Patrick was a snitch, you ain't do nothing. Oh, that's right, Tommy, you snitched. Yeah, Tommy, you thought I forgot that you snitched. No, I didn't. No, for 12 years we were blinded, Tommy. And you've been a destruction to every single black person's life you came into. And I'm the only person online that will stand up and go toe-to-toe with Tommy fucking Egan. I'm not a fucking Flynn, Tommy. I damn sure ain't these damn Diamond and Jenard brothers. I'm standing on business, Tommy. And I'm calling you out for your bullshit, mister. Yeah, your bullshit, buddy. Hanging Tariq over the balcony. He's a fucking kid, Tommy. When Tasha was right there in your face and she took the stand and said, you killed James, Tommy, and you didn't do nothing. You killed Angela. You shot Angela in the back, didn't you? You smoke crack, don't you? We know you do cocaine, Tommy. We know you did it with your mama. Yeah, we know you killed your baby mama and your own child too, Tommy. We've been blinded, but not me. I took that fucking mask off. I took my eye patch off. I will no longer be a sheep, Tommy. And if I am, I'm the black sheep. Because I stand out from the crowd, Tommy. And God darn it, you done us wrong for 12 whole years. You're a destruction to the black community. Every time we look up, Negroes are dying. And why are they dying? Because of fucking Tommy Egan. And I have to stand with my Italian brothers and Irish brothers and Serbian brothers and Russian brothers and the Jamaican brothers and the Diamond and Jenard brothers. I don't even remember their names. And my sister Shanti. And we, the coalition, are turning our back on you, Tommy. We're done. We're tired of this shit. You're going to come to an end. We're going to help Stacy Marks out this season. So help us all. Oh, yeah, Tommy, you better believe it. When that gavel hits that tent, oh, wait, we're going to be ready for it. Get that nigga life. Lock him up. No more running around the city, ripping and running, tearing up the good community. Black and brown people need to come together. And we need to isolate Tommy. We need to put Tommy in a freezer. Hang him upside down by his feet till all his blood rushes to his head. You took out that man last week for no reason. He didn't do anything to you. He wanted out the game, Tommy, and you killed him and told King Kylo that he was the one that took out Mad Dog. Tommy, we're tired of this shit. Destruction to our people. Why don't you go get the niggas your daddy was snitching on, Tommy? Why don't you go get them? Teresi and all them fools. Go get them, Tommy. Tommy, we're not going to let this slide. Not today. Maybe tomorrow, but not today. This is Monday Mistakes. And you, buddy, you've been mistaking us from the motherfucking beginning. From the moment you brought them motherfuckers into Club Truth, you just changed the whole trajectory of everything that we've known for the last 12 years. And we're getting the origin story. We know you used to get your ass whooped, Tommy. And these black boys brought you in and they uplifted you only for you to tear all of them down. You turned James against Canaan and made James snitch on Canaan. You did that, Tommy. I know the origin story. I don't even need to spin off. I'll tell you guys what happened right now on Monday Mistakes. Write it down. Put it in a notebook. Screen record this, because after this live, I might have to delete it because it might self-destruct. But I'm going to tell you guys the truth about what's going on here, and I'm not letting this shit slide anymore. Not on my watch, buddy. Tommy Egan, bring your ass on up front. We're going to talk about the mistakes you made. You, yes, you thought you were one of us. We knew you weren't one of us. And the reason we knew you weren't one of us is because from a young age, your damn daddy was a snitch. That means you're a mouse because your daddy was a rat. Your mama was a junkie. And we know it's in your blood to fuck black people over. Because what did your mama do? She fucked a nigga and left a nigga baby because she didn't want to be seen with a black baby. So that was instilled in you. That's who you are, Tommy. Yeah, we're digging in deep tonight. I'm going to be your therapist, motherfucker, because I'm tired of this shit, Tommy. 12 long years. 12 long years we've been saying, damn, that boy Tommy funny. That's a smooth ass white boy. Tommy's invited to the cookout. Not to my fucking cookout, he ain't. You better stand your white ass out front with them big ass dirty Timbs you got on. You're not coming to my house, Tommy. I can't trust you. Because every time you come around, it seems like the feds catch everyone but you. It seems like everyone dies but you, Tommy. You're not coming to my house. Yeah. I remember when Monet almost smoked your ass. She should have did it because she knew something was wrong with that white boy. She even told Tariq that something is off with that white boy. Yeah. Yeah, Tommy, you thought I forgot all this, didn't you? You thought I had so much head trauma that I forgot what you've been doing for the last 12 years. I know exactly what you've been doing. You kissed Gloria, Tommy, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. You got Liliana killed, Tommy, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. You let Keisha come in and ruin a good thing, and I ain't like it, Tommy.
I'm not even built like that, Tommy. That ain't even me, yo.
James told you to watch out for Holly, and what did you do? You did coke with her, Tommy. You do coke, don't you? You fucked up Club Truth. You brought Kanan back into our lives. You allowed Kanan to get back in our lives and fuck Tariq up and give us 4 years. 4 years of that ghost shit because he could have went off to college and been something good that his father wanted him to be. But no, you and that 2-bit half-smart chicken head Tasha wanted James to be the biggest fucking dope dealer in New York City. And now look at us. We don't know if James is alive. We don't know if James is dead. Cooper Sachs is not here today, Tommy. Cooper Sachs died because of you. And that was my favorite character. Yeah, Tommy. A lot of shit has went down. And this is Monday Mistakes. And sir, you have mistaken us for one of us. And today, we're cutting you off, buddy. We're at the halfway point. We're done with you, Tommy. There's no coming back over here. The only way you can get back over here, you got to kill Kate. You got to take Kate out. Yeah. And then you got little D-Mac. Oh, come on. You got him back in the game. You let D-Mac back in the game. Not only is the Mad Dog situation supposedly taken care of, D-Mac caught a body. Another body. Yeah, we're doing all police talk today, Tommy. It's because of you, D-Mac is into this bullshit. You wanted to bring kumbaya. Sometimes you got to let the streets embrace the real. D-Mac should have never reunited with JP. But only reason this shit's happening is because you got ran out of New York City. You ran like a bitch, Tommy. When they smoked your ass, blew up the car, you left New York City. You went on the run. You were the little bitch. And you're calling Stacy Marks a bitch? Won't you take your bitch ass back to New York City and do something then, motherfucker? Talking about, I can't stay here, Tariq. This is your war. Nah, take your bitch ass back to New York City and get in the fucking action with goddamn Tariq St. Patrick. While you out here playing lover boy with fucking, I don't even know her name anymore, fucking Miguel's sister Mireya. Jeopardizing the whole coalition. Got junkie Jenard watching you. If the junkie knows to watch you, we know you ain't right. How was the junkie smart enough to keep eyes on you, Tommy? We've been lied to. Without James St. Patrick, Tommy is a motherfucker off the Titanic with no goddamn lifeboat, no motherfucking, what you call them things you put on, life vest. He ain't got shit. He just out here floating in the water. Che talking bad to you. You're losing people in the coalition every motherfucking day. Then, once you got the whole coalition together, the first thing Tommy fucking do, he leaves the brothers and go team up with the fucking Serbs and Albanians. I thought Tommy was down. He ain't down. Tommy uses every single person that he encounters. Kate even told him in the trailer, Tommy, you make them pay. Fuck Kate. Fuck Tommy. Y'all been terrorizing motherfuckers since 1970-something. And we ain't going for it no more. JP's fucked up because of Kate. D-Mac's fucked up and Kate Egan. Listen here, bitch. You owe that nigga D-Mac $20. You owe D-Mac $20 and you hightailed it out of town. The same thing Tommy did when he left New York City and left Tariq and all that bullshit. Yeah, you Egans are a piece of shit. Teresi, Kate, Tommy, all of y'all. All y'all have done is screwed niggas over for the last 12 years and we're tired. We are tired of this shit. Every week it's the same thing. Tommy fucking niggas over. Yeah, Che, you know, we got the city on lock. We ain't got shit on lock, Tommy. We don't have nothing on lock. We're partnering with the Serbs, the niggas that we've been beefing with for the last goddamn 12 years. We don't even know if this crew is connected with the niggas that was in New York City. But guess what? Tommy Egan drug us into some more bullshit. Every week, we getting into more and more bullshit. Oh, we only knee deep in bullshit. Tommy said, watch this. Now we up to our shoulders in bullshit. We got to keep our head. We barely keeping our head above. We go down, we got our chin and shit. I don't want my chin and shit. Put a 2 in the chat if you want your chin and shit. Put a 3 in the chat if you want to stay clean as a whistle. Put a 2 in the chat if you want your chin and shit. Put a 3 if you want to stay clean as a whistle. Because right now, Tommy's trying to get our chin and shit, and we ain't doing it. We can't even look straight. We got to keep our head held up high. This ain't what Martin Luther King had a dream about. One day, my people. Now, this is some I goddamn want to do what the fuck I want to do. Tommy, we ain't putting up with this shit, man. We tired of it, man. I went to sleep Friday night. I said, you know what? I'm tired of Tommy, man. I'm tired of this shit, man. I had real tears when I was in the bed Saturday night. I cried. I said, man, I'm thankful for the power universe. But then I went to sleep after the live Friday and tears just started rolling down my eyes. The neighbors came over. They called the fire department. They were ringing the bell. I woke up. I said, hello. They said, is everything all right? Mr. Mo, is everything all right? I said, no, I can't sleep. They said, why? I said, there's a white man terrorizing my life. They said, is he in the house right now? I said, no, he's in my head. He's in my head. I can't get this motherfucker out because Tommy fucks us over. I had rent due today on the 1st. I couldn't even get rent paid because I was thinking of how Tommy's going to fuck us over. Every single day, Tommy Egan just drags us into some bullshit. Just drag. You ain't got to be doing nothing. You could be chilling. Tommy gonna grab you by the back and drag you into some bullshit. I don't want to be in no bullshit. I want to hang out and kick it. I want to chill. I want to go to dinner with Mireya and Miguel. He said any restaurant we want to go to. But no, we can't do that. Because if we go out with Miguel, somebody gonna be trying to shoot us. Somebody gonna be trying to take us out. All of this is because of Tommy. 12 years, we've been blinded. 12 years, we've been laughing. Oh, Tommy Egan. But for 12 years, when you really look at it, Tommy ain't been standing on no business. Tommy ain't really taking nobody out. Tommy ain't really putting nobody in the dirt. Think about it. Tommy killed Angela and Holly, and Proctor, and Spank. What are we doing? Tommy ain't. Oh, boy. What up, guys? My name is Mo J. This is Monday Mistakes. I just had to do that, man. I'm just watching this. I'm like, dog, Tommy, please, just chill. Episode 5 coming up. Please chill. Please, Tommy, chill. Chill, man. All right, there you go. Again, if you're just joining the live, I'm working on getting back in my hard drive. I just got to change the permissions back over, but it's like 1.3 terabytes of stuff on there, so it takes a while. But we don't have any photos. I mean, I think I have some downloaded on this computer. Let me see. What up, Eric? You just missed a slaughtering of Tommy Egan, man. 25 minutes of just explaining what's going on with Tommy, man. Y'all need to go back and check that out. All right, so who we got? We already went over Tommy being a fuck up for 12 years, and I'm writing origins right now. I know they recording origins, but I'm writing my own origin story for Tommy. But anyway, all right, who we got? We got Diamond, Jenard and Shanti. Well, Jenard didn't really. Well, Jenard. Let me talk about Jenard real quick. Now with Jenard, do I got it? Hold on. Let's be real. This is just between us talking right now. This is just us talking right now. Do we believe that Jenard was about to get back on that stuff? Or is there a possibility that Jenard gets back on that stuff? All right. Let me find Jenard, man. All right, so Jenard, I don't know. As y'all know, Jenard was out here trying to get that necklace back. Jenard was trying to get the necklace back. Was that a mistake? Nah, not necessarily. I was surprised that they brought back Manny Fresh. When they said Manny Fresh, like I said Friday, I thought when we seen him on the bike, I thought that was D-Mac doing some crazy shit. But now it was Manny Fresh. Now, it was initially a mistake for Jenard to even rob the chain, but we knew that Jenard was going through some stuff at the time. You know what I mean? Jenard was going through some stuff at the time. Jenard was going through some stuff at the time. So was it a mistake to steal the necklace? Yeah. But I mean, what would you do if your son was at home crying all alone on the bathroom floor because he's hungry? You know, the only way to feed him is to steal a chain from Manny Fresh. You know what I'm saying? To make a little bit of money. You know what I mean? What would you do? What would you do? I'm just saying. Now, when you in the streets, there's really, as long as you ain't finessing, you good. Now, what I hear, this is just what I hear. For dope fiends, they want the shit that's gonna lay them out. I don't know if Josh is dead. Maybe Josh just got a good high. You know what I mean? What we thinking? We thinking Josh is deleted or Josh just got one of them. Josh just got one of them good ones. What y'all think? He deleted or he just got one of them good ones? Because this is just going to go along with all the fentanyl bodies that are dropping. Of course, like you guys said, there are fingerprints in here, but we know that they're looking for that null. That null came from the Asians. D-Mac is the one that robbed it, gave it to Jenard. Jenard gave it to him. But that's that good. That's that good right there. Yeah, foaming at Nakima, foaming at the mouth, that's normal. You know what I'm saying? When you get like the froth and stuff on the side of the mouth for fear, that's normal. That's what you want. That's what you want. When it's good, that's what you want. That's what you want. When it's good, that's what you want. You know what I mean? When it's that bullshit, you just, if you remember on Dead Presidents, you remember when they got Chris Tucker and he was sitting in the couch? Yeah, see, you don't want that. You want that shit right there. We ain't condoning slanging drugs or anything, but you want that shit. When you get a good night rest and you got the slobber coming down, that's how you got a good sleep. That's all that. This is that H town right here. That's just putting you to sleep. I don't think Joey gone. I think Joey just got a good rush. You know what I mean? That's all that is. That's all that is. Look at that. That's just a good rush right there. That's all it is. A good rush. Now, my thing is, Why? Like, let's be logical here. Why is Jenard just walking around with that in his pocket? Why does let's be real. We can't just say, oh, he knew he was going to meet up with Joey. Nah, we can't do that. We can't do that. Because remember, he was riding around with the whole brick when he was spying on Miguel and them people. Or was that Marquez's people? Whoever it was. Like, why is Jenard just walking around with that on him? And we can't say, oh, he was meeting up with Joey. Nah, because he had the whole brick in his glove department. Nah, he had the whole brick in his passenger seat, his passenger princess. So, nah, Jenard's walking around with this, that temptation. I'm telling you, that mug in that pocket talking about, Jenard, come on, Jenard. Oh, come on, Jenard. Yeah, that, hey, it's itching. It's itching. Yeah, that thing in Jenard's pocket because Jenard, let shit get crazy. Jenard gonna he told Joey to be careful. How did he know to be careful? Because it's that pure. He tried a little bit of it. He tried just a little bit. Now that gnaw, just a little bit of, you're saying the ballpoint pen. It's enough to kill you. But Jenard know what that gnaw tastes like. Jenard, he know what that taste. He know what that taste is. Yeah. You know when you in the house, you sleeping, someone get up cooking breakfast, you can smell it. Oh, you know what that taste is. Yeah, yeah. Jenard knows what that gnaw tastes like. I'm not putting it past him. He own that shit. He own that shit. Now, he may not have the tracks on his arms, but I was watching HBO when I was younger. He putting it in between his toes because no one's going to look at your feet. Yeah, Jenard, we know what you got going on. We know what you got going on. Was this a mistake? It was a mistake on Joey for doing that much. It wasn't a mistake on Jenard. This is the streets. This is the streets. Yeah, Jenard's fingerprints may be on the vehicle, but it wasn't like a violent crime or anything. He just got some bad dope. He got dope on him. Remember, he was here to re-up anyway. He was here to re-up anyway. Plus, he already had paraphernalia on him. So I don't think that's going to trace back to Jenard unless he gets caught with that brick. But by now, well, then again, Jenard is a junkie, so I don't think he's smart enough to actually put the brick away. And where would he even put the brick at? Because he's getting kicked out the basement of the barbershop, which is his. He can't keep it at Shanti's because she don't want him on that shit, even though he did bring the brick over there. Yeah, Jenard, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. I like what I see from Jenard right now. If we being honest, I like what we see from Jenard right now. Kendall said he's tempted to take it. Man, he riding around with it for a reason, man, because he gonna try it. Hey, real quick, I'm trying this the other thing where it's like a landscape one and the vertical one. Are any of y'all watching the landscape, like the regular one, or are you watching the vertical live? Because I seen it on here, so I said, let me try that. Let's see what the hell that's talking about. The bodies are piling up. The thing is, though, unless you can find a supplier, I mean, if you could take out like a street level, if you could take out like a street level dealer, then yeah, they're definitely going to tell. But I don't think that's gonna. I don't think that's gonna trace back to Jenard. Did Jenard make any mistakes other than the Joey situation? Nah, because he fixed the situation with Manny Fresh. I guess we could do King Kylo, but is that really a mistake? He was forced to do that. Plus, they already caught the body and everything. All right. Jenard, I really want to say Jenard made like too big of a mistake this week because he's just doing what he's ordered. He had to make it right with Shanti. We don't like. I gotta say this. None of us give a damn about Joey. Not one of us was thinking, man, you know what? Where's Joey at? None of us even when they showed Joey on the screen, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Cause normally I do, but I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was like, who the fuck is this guy? I didn't remember Joey. And then I was like, oh shit, Joey's from way back when. I was like, man, we don't care about Joey dying. Good. One less drug dealer on the street. That's how we gotta look at it. And plus, he got his prayer in. When they showed this guy, he like, you talking to Joey? I'm like, who? They're like, oh man, okay, I remember this is when Jenard was up under the bridge and all that shit was going on. I was like, okay, 2 and 2 together. But we don't give a fuck about Joey. Joey is just another page in the book of power. He's just a random that just got knocked off. We do not care about Joey. So I can't say that this is a mistake because he cleaned up. Let's be real. If anything, Jenard cleaned up everybody's situation. Jenard got the Manny Fresh connect back with Shanti. He got King Kylo to, well, as of right now, he just put a Band-Aid on that open wound. He put a Band-Aid on the King Kylo situation for Diamond and Tommy because they were still going to go after D-Mac, even though he's the one that went and did all of it anyway, but still. He tied up a couple of loose ends. Now, were they tied up with rope? Nah, it's just like bows for Christmas presents, but still, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Yeah, I remember Manny Fresh. I just didn't remember Joey until I was like, oh, okay, he got the chain. All right, all right. Yeah, Jenard, I won't say Jenard really made any like mistake, but he cleaned up his situation. Let's put it like that. He cleaned up his situation. Uh, who who else will we say? Shanti didn't make any mistakes because Shanti was only trying to give him Manny Fresh. See, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I really like if they bring more light into the show. I know it's supposed to be a dark show, but if they bring more light into the show, to me, that makes the show look even better, man. Like when they did the motorcycle scene, I thought this was cool, man. That was and even when they were out here, that looks good. They gotta bring more light into the show, man. Stop having us in dark ass rooms and shit. Turn the lights on, man. It's either that or I'm just getting old, but man, I need to be able to see what the hell going on. I'm tired of being in these dark ass basements. Tommy got $1 million. Why are we still in these weak ass basements? Turn the light on or something. Shit, light a candle. It'd be dark as hell. I can't see nothing. I can't see nothing. They be in the apartments, lights just be off. Everybody want to use natural light. Man, if you don't turn that motherfucking electricity on, we supposed to be drug dealers, kingpins. We supposed to be living like that. Hell, I got these bright ass lights on. We supposed to have the lights on, man. I can't see shit. It's always dark in power. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Turn the light on. Turn the light on. Shit. We can't see a damn thing, power. I would say Mireya probably made a mistake, but Mireya, are we considering Mireya in the game? Dead ass, my room be dark. Yeah, I mean, my room I be in the house with the light off too. This is how I be like when I'm editing and stuff. I'm in here like this, but whenever I'm watching a TV show, I'm trying to see what the hell going on, man. I'm trying to see what's going on. I ain't trying to be in the dark looking in the dark. You know, when I watch Welcome to Derry, that's when I'm in the dark. That's when I'm in the dark. Episode 6 recap will be up after we get off of this live. It will be airing right when we get off the live because we're going to go to about 11 o'clock, which is 5 p.m. Eastern. It will be up. Yeah, you know, we got that. Let me see. I think it is up, finished uploading too. Yeah, it'll be finished in 5 minutes. And at 11 o'clock. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm on Jay. This is Monday Mistakes. But yeah, what do we haven't had that discussion. What do we think about Mireya? Are we considering Mireya part of the game? You know what I mean? Are we considering, because let's be real. Anyone that is complicit with dope being sold, I feel like they are a part of it. If you're reaping the benefits of the dope being sold, you're in the dope game. If my brother is selling bricks, Bobby by the pound, Whitney by the key, and I'm living in that house, when the feds come, I'm expecting the feds to lock me up too. So I'm not gonna be around that shit. If your mama's in the house and you selling hundreds of pounds of dope, I think your mama should go to jail too because she's complicit. She's reaping the benefits. Lock her ass up too. When people do these pyramid schemes and the wives know about it and they balling out, they going shopping, I think they should go to jail too. They know that money's coming from illicit funds. Nah, man. Mireya is a part of the game. Mireya is a part of the game. So we really can't feel, yeah, we know, oh, the code is no women and children. That's never been a code. When the mafia was doing shit, the mob, none of that's ever been a code. It sound good. But when you really want something done, you know where you gotta go. So I think Mireya is a part of the game. And it is okay for whoever's gonna kidnap her to knock Mireya off. Mireya just letting ops up in the motherfucking spot. If I had a woman and we weren't married, she couldn't allow her brother to come over while I ain't there. I don't know or trust that Negro. The only way your brother can come to my crib is if I'm at my crib. He can't be at my house when I ain't there. We don't live, even if we live together. No, this is my shit. Now we were married, all right, cool. But nah, you just shacking up with me. No. And your brother selling dope, the same dope I'm selling? Hell no. Erica said, I don't know how the laws work. Oh, you know. You know. You know, if you in the house and your boyfriend is selling dope, if niggas kick in your front door, they are authorized to pistol whip you for being in the house. That's just how the dope game is. That's what I grew up by. One of the guys I was beefing with, I told y'all this story. I was beefing with this one gentleman way back in the day. Rest in peace to that brother. We had our issues, but it was never like, it never got to guns or anything, but he ended up getting killed like 3 years. I told you I ended up moving to Atlanta because I was into some shit, but he ended up, his plug ended up waiting outside, kicked in his door when he got off of work because he was behind on payments. They killed him and shot his baby mama. But that's a part of the dope game. You living with a dope boy, you the dope girl. That's just how it is. This is how it is. What up, fat boy kicks? So I'm saying Mireya is a part of the game. Mireya is a part of the game. Just like Tasha was a part of the game. Just like Keisha was a part of the game. Just like Holly was a part of the game. When you play the game, look, there is no playbook. Now, you could be a John Madden like me. I navigated my way through. Now, I was never like no major player or anything. I told you I attempted for like 2-3 weeks and I got robbed. And I said, you know what? Selling weed probably isn't a good profession for me. So at 17 years old, I knew that being a street pharmacist was probably not a profession I was going to be good at. You know what I mean? I like to chill. I ain't trying to look over my shoulder all the time. I ain't trying to have niggas calling me at 2 a.m. Hey, man, you got that work? Hell no. I tried it like 2-3 weeks, and guess what? I turned my 2 weeks in that same time. I told you I went to my older cousin. It's like $375, but he gave me $400. I went, I paid back what I owed, and guess what? I wiped my hands clean. I realized at 17 years old, selling dope wasn't going to be a feasible lifestyle for me. You know what I mean? But I'm honest about it. A niggas robbed me. Yeah, and I like, well, you know what? I wasn't all that tough talk. All right, man. All right. You got it. It's in the pocket. Came up out that motherfucking pocket. The nigga took that shit. Called my cousin. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up on you in a minute. He gave me that money, nigga. The next day, I went and paid off all my debts. All right. I took that $400 over there and paid off my debts. Didn't even ask for the change back because I owed like $375. I gave him $400 and said, "Keep the change, you filthy animal." Keep the change, Negro. Yeah. Fat Boy said, y'all gonna think I'm cat, but 50 robbed me when I was a teenager. Hey, man, it be like that, man. That's the only time I ever been robbed. That's the only time I ever been robbed, though. Well, yeah, that's the only time I've been robbed. Someone's broken in my vehicle. They broke into my Acura. They stole my in-dash TV. I had my sub stolen out of my Tahoe. But I ain't ever been only been robbed at gunpoint once in my life. And I was like, yeah, this definitely ain't worth it. You know what I mean? I was sitting there looking like Diamond. This is how I looked. Hold on, let me see. This is how I look. When the dude robbed me, I sit in the car. This is what I look like. This is what I look like when a nigga robbed me. You understand? Yo, it's in the pocket, man. It's in the pocket, man. They had me looking like Diamond. I'm in the front seat. Oh, man. Yeah. All right, let's get back to mistakes, man. Less on my life, man. I know y'all like to hear stories about my life and shit, but these are all true stories and they are verifiable. Oh, man. Yeah, man, just stay away from the streets, guys. He said 50 robbed me for the same Raiders jacket he was wearing. Hey, sometimes it be like that. Oh, well, I did get jumped. And I guess you can call that a robbery. I got jumped, and they took my Flint 13s, and they took my Jason Richardson Golden State Warriors jersey. But I told y'all about that. And I told y'all the girls were like, yeah, Mo, you was holding your own. And I was like, man, well, why the fuck ain't nobody help break that bitch up? But yeah, so that's 2 times I got robbed. Well, once at gunpoint, and then the second time I got jumped, and they took my Flint 13s in my Jason Richardson jersey. And that's how I ended up getting stabbed. That's where that story comes from, where I got stabbed. Because I seen them like 2 weeks later, and I fought them again. But one of the dudes tried to stab me. I got hit here, and it came up like that. And that was at Central Missouri State University. So there's like 2004 that happened. Yeah. So yeah, that's where whenever I tell y'all the stabbing story, that's what happened. I got jumped. Well, I got jumped, and then 2 weeks later, I seen him. I fought him again. I got stabbed. Nah, I'm not paying $200 for no shoes no more. You know, I pay like 120, 180 or something like that. But anything over 200 is a little bit too much for shoes for me, man. Like I ain't hooping or nothing. I'm just casually wearing my shoes. But all right, who we got? Who we got? Jenard didn't really make no mistakes. Shanti didn't make no mistakes. Diamond is just going along with the flow. I don't really believe that I could put Claudia as a mistake because she got out of jail. With Claudia being in jail, it was more dangerous for her. So I can't really say. I can't really say that this is. I can't really say that, you know what I mean? That this is a mistake. No, I had a gun. I mean, well, when I got robbed at gunpoint, I was like 17. I was like my senior year. I ain't had this is 2003 when that happened. So it wasn't like back then we wasn't nobody toting like that or nothing. And then I couldn't take the gun into the college. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't a wild nigga like that where I got a gun on me in a college party. You know what I mean? I had a gun out in the car, but I wasn't taking the gun into the college party. I wasn't that wild of a nigga. But I can't really call what Claudia did a mistake. She got out of jail. Whether she gives information on Tommy or not, we just got to go. You remember how I do it. We go off of this episode, and Claudia didn't make a mistake. If she doesn't get any information on Tommy, she lied to the feds and she got out. A little bit of freedom is better than no freedom. Now, Elise fucked up by, I can't even call that a mistake on Claudia. Elise should have known to do something better. Elise had the phone recording like this, just in her pocket. Like, what did you say, Tommy? Could you speak a little louder? Like, that was on Elise. Claudia was like, just get him on the phone, like, record him on something. Meaning you could have got like a little small something. At least family got money. She could have got like a small recording device or something. Put like something on the inside here, like wearing a wire or something. They got them little bitty microphones. This motherfucker came in there with the whole cell phone. What you saying? Tommy, can you get me dope? Tommy, did you catch any bodies? Like, come on. That was Elise. That ain't on Claudia. Like, I told you to do something. Remember, they told Jenard to get King Kylo to look at the footage. He did his job. All he got to do is go back and get some people to verify that, what was it, Malik? Was it Malik that got popped? Oh, no, it was Rashawn. Yeah, he just got to get people to get Malik to say that Rashawn did get robbed. So I got to put that mistake on Elise. But this is what we mean. You're in the game. Yeah, Elise isn't the one selling the dope. The girls are. But once you put your hand in that cookie jar, man, shit, we can cut that motherfucker off because you ain't getting no chocolate chip cookies without the chocolate. You know what I mean? You can get the chip part, but you got to get the chocolate. What up, Tamika? Yeah, Bill. If Bill can get Ortega out, because with Claudia out, that's going to testify against Ortega. Excuse me. There's still enough time for Bill to get Ortega out of prison before she even testifies. You know what I mean? Because she's not about to testify right now. They're giving her time to go find Tommy. And he was telling Emma how, he about to be in charge. Pick up. Has been forwarded to an automatic. So nobody answer phones. That's why you got to send a text message first. If you want to get a hold of me, you got to text me first. I don't answer phone calls often. Voice messaging system. Hey. What Bill talking about?
We have a problem. Claudia Flynn is cooperating with the feds. She's agreed to testify.
Is this really Bill's mistake? They had Claudia, but what do we say though? Claudia did what she had to do to get out of prison, man. When you really look, yeah, you know, we all got it from the outside looking in. Claudia did what Claudia had to do to get out. Claudia's a snitch. The whole Flynn family, well, not the whole Flynn, because Walter would be pissed if he knew this is what his kids were doing. But Claudia was going to hold it down. The only reason Claudia didn't hold it down is why. Someone tell me why Claudia didn't hold it down and Claudia agreed to snitch. Why? It wasn't just out of thin air. There was a reason Claudia said that she was snitching Ortega. And there's a reason, well, we know why she wanted to go get Tommy. Everybody wants to get even with Tommy. But the reason Claudia agreed to snitch on Ortega is because Ortega pulled the security off of her. So we can't say it was a mistake on Bill for trusting Claudia. Ortega's the one that pulled the security off of Claudia. Claudia was in danger in prison because of Ortega dropped the security. So it wasn't like she just woke up and said, I'm a snitch on Ortega. She was holding it down until Ortega withdrew security in her protection. That's why she told Elise, I need you to get this information on Tommy Egan so I can give it to Stacy so she can get me out of here. Because if not, I'm dead. And that's why Stacy said, I'm going to tell Ortega you were going to snitch and you've been cooperating. Because she knows that security has been pulled, and that's why Claudia is trying to get out. So it wasn't a mistake for Claudia to tell on Ortega. Ortega made the mistake by withdrawing security and protecting her because he didn't trust anybody. He was trying to tie up them loose ends because Bill had a plan to get him out by forging the documents and leaving out a zero on the address to get the whole case dismissed. So Bill didn't fuck up. Claudia didn't fuck up. It was Ortega. Ortega withdrew security and Claudia was like, well, fuck it. If you ain't going to protect me, then it's fuck you. And can you really knock her? You in here, you supposed to, that's like me saying, look, I'm going to hold it down for y'all. You know, I'm going to give y'all 24 hours security. But then I pull security and niggas come up to y'all house that same day. You going to be like, man, fuck Mo. I'm doing whatever I can to get at Mo. And that's what Claudia did. That's what Claudia did. So that's why I say it ain't no mistake. Claudia just, hey, well, shit. If you trying to get me killed, then fuck you. I'm going to get you locked up then so I won't get killed. And Bill, now it's all crumbling on Bill for the simple fact that he playing both sides and he done fucked up the case to get Ortega out. But that's about to crumble because we got Claudia. So it's like, oh, man, it's like everybody just trying to reach out and touch somebody. You know what I mean? When you in church, they talking about reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make power a better universe if you can. And you just got old people like grabbing your shoulder and you're like, ugh. Like, what the hell going on? I hated being a kid. They were reaching out and touching people. You know what I mean? Just hands coming everywhere. You know, people hugging you. People walking from 3 or 4 hours down, coming to hug you, like, no. Reach out and touch somebody in your near vicinity. Like, don't get up. Don't leave your seat. Don't leave the pews. Stay there and just shake hands in your row, the row behind you, the row in front of you. That's it. Don't be getting up and going halfway across, going over to the pool pit, shaking people's hand, going over to the choir, giving the drummer some love. Nah, just stay where you at. You can stand up, you can reach over, but only reach over one person. When you start reaching over 2, 3 people, now you're getting carried away. Now one person over. So that means the person sitting next to you, the person on the side of them is as far as you need to be extended. It's just one person over, one body's length. That's it. Don't go no further than that. They meet you halfway. Y'all crossing in between that one person, just one body's length. Don't be 4 rows back. Hey, Mo, no. You stay back there. You showed up to church late and you all the way in the back. I'm up front because the good Lord put me up here because the good Lord said, Mo, You get your behind up there and you get up there early and get you a good seat. I'm behind the preacher's wife. Yeah, I'm right behind the preacher's wife and the preacher's daughter. I'm behind the family. They thinking I'm part of the God. Ooh, shoot. They think I'm part of the congregation. I'm talking about the real deal congregation. I'm talking about the people that don't donate. You know what I mean? I'm part of the family. I ain't donating. Yeah. This ain't on our this ain't on our boy Bill. This ain't on Claudia. This is on Ortega. Because Ortega, what's he doing? He getting nasty with a CO on the phone with Miguel. Yeah, I be in there. I put the white gloves on. I be in there. Yeah, man, y'all don't know. I used to be up in that church acting a fool with it. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. But yeah, the mistake that was made as far as like the Bill Claudia situation, it was Ortega. He withdrew the security. Bill was helping him out. If security would have stayed on Claudia, she would have been less inclined to tell on Ortega and just try to get out by telling on Tommy. But once the security got pulled, she had to tell. And I don't really blame her. You know, I'm not really a big fan of Claudia, but I don't blame her for doing that. Because would y'all tell on Ortega? Like, be real. Remove all your hood senses. Would you tell on Ortega? Or would you tell? Would you tell on Ortega to get out of jail? Because you really don't have to tell on them. You can tell, yeah, I'll tell them what I know on Ortega. But once they let me out, I just got some free time. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'll testify on Ortega, but I never take the stand. You want me to tell on Ortega? All right, y'all gonna let me go home today? If I tell you I will? I bet. When I gotta testify though? Today's December 1st? December 18th. Man, y'all can't push it back to like after the New Year's? So I can get the New Year's at home at least? Yeah. See if the judge will push it to after President's Day weekend. Yeah, make it that Tuesday after President's Day. Yeah, I can testify early February. Yeah, February work. We ain't got nothing. We don't celebrate Valentine's Day, so yeah, February work. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, well, I gotta sign something. Nah, I don't want to sign that. Let's just do a verbal agreement. It'll hold up in court. Yeah, all right. I'll testify. All right, bet. Yeah, like, come on, man. Ortega turned his back on me, man. At some point, what part of the game is backstabbing? Like, I didn't when I was growing up and they were telling me the game, they never told me that like backstabbing is a part of the game. We weren't supposed to do that. Going to jail for playing with them people. Basketball is my favorite sport. I like to dribble up and down the court. Yeah, I'm playing the game. I'm out here. I'm trying to get back to the streets because we all got to eat. And the only way we can eat. Somebody got to sell this dope. The dope ain't going to sell itself, guys. The dope ain't going to sell itself. What up, Miss James? All right. So Claudia, she's in the good. We did Tommy. Tommy was like 25, 30 minutes of why he's always making mistakes. I don't really know. I don't really know who made a mistake this week. Diamond ain't say much. D-Max in the clear. Jenard, we talked about him and Joey, but he fixed the situation with Manny Fresh. He fixed the situation with Manny Fresh. He fixed the situation with King Kylo. He fixed the situation with him and Shanti. Jenard might mess around and be the MVP. Oh, Vic. Well, no, I don't know. D-Mac gonna tell Tommy that Diamond lied to him. What did Diamond lie about? Diamond said, if you take care of this, we'll put you back in CBI. They put him back in CBI. He's back in CBI. He just has to answer to Tommy, though. He just has to answer to Tommy, though. Which isn't really that bad because Tommy's not going to. Again, Tommy's not about to have D-Mac out here just running routes and doing crazy shit. He said crap games instead of the 9-7s. Well, Diamond didn't tell him to rob the. Remember, Jenard told him to rob the 9-7s. Diamond never said anything about that. Remember, Jenard went over to the house and told D-Mac and Marshall to rob the 9-7s. Diamond never said anything. The only thing Diamond ever told D-Mac was, you need to go ask your uncle, you need to go home and lay low. And then he said he was in CBI. And then that's when he told Tommy that D-Mac is a killer. So Diamond never gave any orders to D-Mac as of right now. He's always, remember, he's been telling Jenard, you like that big brother to him, so you got to do it. Thank you, DeMarcus, for that $5. The cast of Power Origins has been released. But going after the 9-7s was a setup to delete. Yeah, it was a setup to delete D-Mac. And then that's when they got caught off guard after when he came back. Because remember, Jenard was like, man, I ain't heard from him. Maybe it worked. But shit, D-Mac a soldier, man. D-Mac the real deal. All right, all right. Let me see. You know, I don't really see. Tommy got the gun back. So I wonder when they took out Rashawn and they put the gun over there. Do you guys believe that they kept the gun again? Like they took the video. First of all, they shouldn't even recorded it. They should have just said, "Oh, they got the dude." You know what I mean? They could have easily said they got G-Mac. King Kylo, they don't even King Kylo don't even know what's really going on in the streets. Shanti showstoppers ass. Man, I will say this: Jenard been walking around with that same bankroll for a while. Jenard been walking around with that. That's that same bankroll that D-Mac gave him when he gave him that fentanyl. Jenard the type to keep the same bankroll and act like he always got it. Like, nah, man, that's that same $5,000 you got. That's that same $5,000 you got. Yeah, I'm a. Demarcus just told me about it. The cast of Origins. I'll probably do a video on it, but like I said, my internet's so slow, man. It's like I'll do a video, and it may take me 10, 15 minutes to do 20 minutes, like to do everything. But it takes my internet's so slow right now, man. It take like 2 hours to upload, and right now I'm really trying to get my hard drive so I can get like all my other stuff. But we'll figure it out. We'll do something about it. Now, was all of this necessary for Rashawn? If they were going to kill him, did they really need to take his tongue and everything out? You know what I mean? Was it really necessary to do all of this if we were just going to delete him? They ain't here cutting his tongue out. Oh, you need us. You need us more than we need you. What you gonna do for this? And then they cut his tongue. I'm like, come on, man. This is a little overkill, though, ain't it, Tommy? This is a little unnecessary. And this is what I'm talking about, man. We doing too much, man. We doing entirely too much. But hey, man, it is what it is, man. We here, ain't we? Yeah, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We got about an hour and a half in. I do got Welcome to Dairy episode 6 recap will be up after we get off of here in about 30 minutes. That's getting good. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's getting real good. They're trying to be like Che and Miguel. This is what I'm saying, man. Tommy don't do this much when it comes to him killing white people. When it comes to Tommy killing other people, it ain't really never this serious. When it comes to Tommy and like the Serbs and all of that, Tommy's making jokes with them. Tommy's hanging out with them. But when it comes to killing niggas, Tommy takes it to the extreme every single time. Every single time. It's always some wild shit. Spank, shot through the eye. Like, come on, Tommy. This dude gets smashed by an engine and his tongue cut out. Tommy don't do none of this when it comes to the Serbs, the Russians, the Irish. Like, Tommy don't do none of this. It just be a regular shootout with everybody else. But when it comes to Tommy killing black people, Tommy is overboard. Like, really, Tommy? Really? You ain't do none of this. With Proctor, it was just, he just stood there with a machine gun. He got rid of him. Angela shot her in the back. But when it comes to black people, he does the most bullshit. I'm just gonna put it in there, the most bullshit. When they got rid of Ortega's uncle, what they do? They just threw him over the rail. Wasn't a tragic death or nothing. Just threw him over the rail, splat. Okay, cool. This dude gets his tongue cut out. Not only does he get his tongue cut out, he gets smashed by a fucking engine and then humiliated and recorded. We ain't recorded nobody else's deaths. He took out the horseman. It just pow, pow, pow. Just shoot him. Get him out of here. But when it comes to Tommy killing black people, Tommy takes it to a level that we've never seen. Tommy. But this is Power. I mean, that's why we love Tommy, man. Even though I talk my shit, I love the show. I love the Power series. I love the Power universe. I do want to see how it plays out. You know, I get on here and I entertain you guys. That's really what it all is. You know, some of it, I do feel certain type of ways, but I like the series. I like to see where it goes. You know, in my free time, man, I ain't got no friends. Y'all know I ain't got no life, man. Outside of this, y'all don't see me doing anything, man. I do these lives. I'm gonna go upstairs, sit on the couch for like an hour. Then I'm gonna go get in the bed and get ready for work tomorrow, man. I ain't got no life. I ain't got no friends. Y'all all I got, man. Y'all all I got. CBI, man. Y'all all I got. Y'all all I got, man. And I never turn my back on y'all. That is something I cannot do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We got some free time, man. This is Monday Mistakes. Shout out to Monet. R.I.P. to Monet. Monet made my mistakes, turned into Monday Mistakes. And that's how we got here today. I think this week was probably one of the best weeks for mistakes. No one really made a major mistake, I don't think. I don't think anyone really made a major mistake. Everybody did some goofy shit, but that's what we expect. Man, I don't know where Trill at, man. Trill done got a pellet grill. Y'all know them pellet grills? You put the little pellets in there. Trill done got a pellet grill. I ain't heard from the nigga since, man. Last time I talked to him, he said, I'm putting some ribs on the grill. I think that was, what did it say, Monday? I think that was Saturday. Yeah, he got a little pellet grill. He think he a goddamn Chef Boyardee or something now. That motherfucker cooking every day, man. Yeah, I put this on the grill. I tried this on the grill. Yeah, I don't know where Trill is, man. I don't know where he is, man. He living life. I don't know where he is, man. He turned his back on us, y'all. Oh yeah. So, like I said, we do have oh no. Trill lives like an hour away from me. I'm not going over there just Jenard go. Yeah, I'm not just going out there unless we going somewhere. I ain't going all the way out there. So right after this, in about 30 minutes, we do have it. Welcome to Dairy episode 6 recap. We get the backstory of Pennywise. This episode, pretty good episode. The kids running around doing their things. Yeah, so the recap is up. There's only 2 more episodes after this. I'm a watch Bel Air. They just dropping too many at one time, man. Like the 3 episodes, and I gotta do this. I'm gonna have to wait for all of that, man. And then tomorrow I'm gonna be watching a documentary, the 50 Cent, but they say it's a docu-series, so I think it might be like 2 or 3 episodes. I ain't even seen how much it is. But Bel Air, I'm just gonna have to catch that on the tail end. Because next week they're gonna drop the last 3 episodes. It was 3, 2, 3. And that's just a lot to be trying to watch all of those episodes and then recap them all. Like, that's just too much. So I'll just have to wait. But we'll have them up before the end of December for sure. Let me see. What else? January. I think it's January 18th. HBO. We have a new series. What is it? The Night of the Seven Kingdoms or something like that. It's a Game of Thrones spinoff. So that takes place 100 years before Game of Thrones. I still haven't watched Game of Thrones. And it's about 70 years after House of the Dragon. So we got that in January. Was another show we got. We got a lot coming up, though. We definitely got a lot coming up. So Force will run us into January right before. I think that's why they did that break. So it'll drop right before the night. Yeah, we got a lot. We got a lot coming up, man. And, hopefully the internet, I get it up and running and we back in good business, man. But let me get on out of here and mess around with this damn hard drive. Try to get back in here so I can get these damn photos off him. I can get some videos made. Hopefully everyone had a good Thanksgiving. Be safe. It's the holidays. Don't drink and drive. Be cautious of the weather. January 26th, we get to reapply for monetization over on The Mo You Know. We've been out of monetization since October over there. So we got that coming back up. Yeah, Moses the Black is in January. So we got movies. Yeah, man, we got some stuff we got to do. But hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 60,000 subscribers. I'm Mo.J. This is Monday Mistakes, episode 4, Power Book 4 Force. Tommy is fucking off again. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Yeah. Oh, I'm off on the 12th, so I'm gonna try. Let me say, I'm gonna try to do a first reaction, not this weekend, but next weekend, because I'm off on that Friday. But hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. I'm out. Running, but you get high.